Welcome to All Canadian Wrestling.
Welcome to the first episode of All Canadian Wrestling. I am your announcer / commentary, and my name is Chris Ethan. Tonight we have a lot of matches to go through. Again, welcome everybody to our first night here on YouTube. So much matches to go through, but hang on a second. I hear music coming out. Who is coming out to the ring? It seems like it's our CAO, Gab Beauchamp. Let's see what he has to say. Welcome to All Canadian Wrestling. It's been a crazy time since we were last live on Twitch. However, from this day forward, ACW isn't just stepping up. We're here to take over. We're here to be the best show you'll ever see. We're bringing you new champions, new talent, new everything. We'll be holding tournaments to crown the very best. A world championship tournament for both the men's and women's divisions. And of course, the fighting championship tournament for both the men's and women's as well. Every competition is fighting for pride to be the top dog in ACW and for the chance to be called the best in Canada. Tonight marks a new era of wrestling. Welcome to YouTube. What impressive news from our CEO, Gab Beauchamp of All Canadian Wrestling. What a match card we have on our hands here, folks. We have a tournament that will be launching here tonight for the men's and women's fighting championship and the women's and men's world championship tournament. Well, to first start off here, we have a match between the Super Bruv brothers against Chaos Theory to figure out who will be the tag team champions. Before we get to that, I hear there's something going on backstage. Let's see what's going on.
Man, it's been a wild couple of months, huh? With the car breaking down in South Carolina, fighting my way back, and then stepping in the ring for the ACW World title. I was right there. I could almost taste it. Then just like that, lights out. Props to Lucas Amorin, though. You got me, man. I'm trying. I need to find it again. That edge. My confidence, that fire. I was untouchable. Now it's gone. No matter how far I go, no matter how hard I push, it ain't coming back, man. Why aren't I hyped for this new era of ACW? I mean, everybody else is, am I wrong? I'm just standing here wondering. For the first time since I've got to this company, I don't know where I'm headed. Maybe that's my sign, man.
Hey Dan, how you feeling? Haven't seen you since your world title loss. I was backstage watching. You put up a good fight, man. Seriously. Wait, why do I get the feeling you took that loss harder than expected?
Honestly, I have been. I was so close to winning the world title, but I was looking up at the lights. I hadn't been pinned since my first match in ACW, all the way back in goddamn April. I get life has been full of uphill fights, but this just feels like an eternal plateau. House shows, I've been losing. I can't progress, I can't get the win, I've just been stuck in mud.
Man, yeah, that sounds rough. I'm not gonna lie, you're airing this pretty bad, man. Hey, you know what? I got just the thing to bring back your spirits. Get you back to the Dan Allen we all know you can be. I know it, Gab knows it, I think even you know it. That is, if you're willing to hear me out on this idea.
At this point, man, literally anything to get my mind back on track.
You know, since you've been having such hard times with this, and I mean, you could clearly see it, let's get that confidence of yours back. How about we bring in some local wrestlers for a few weeks? Ones you and I both know you can win against. Some extra training, like sparring. Once you're ready, We could go one-on-one with each other, or hell, we could even go against Tyler. I'm sure he'd be okay with it.
Local wrestlers for at least 1 to 2 weeks, sparring with them, leveling up in a manner of speaking. Sounds like a solid plan, Oblivion. Then facing off against you or Tyler as to see if I can get my confidence back. It's honestly perfect. Let's get this done.
Okay. Glad to hear that. I'll talk to Gab. Let's get this set up. I know he won't mind at all.
Let's do it.
Making their way down to the ring, they are a team of Hokage and Game Face. They are Chaos Theory. Are you guys ready to get weird? My goodness, Chaos Theory. I don't even know what to say. These two making their way down to the ring, looking as serious as ever, but as weird as they come. There is quite a challenge that comes with these two, as Chaos Theory makes her way to the ring to look for the tag team goal. They'll be facing off against the Super Bruv Brothers in just a moment. Let's see how this match is going to go down, as I know the Super Bruv Brothers are coming out to the ring in just a moment. Making their way down to the ring, they are a team of brothers. The brothers being the Sky King, Kyle Owens, and Andrew Owens, the Super Bruv Brothers. And the Super Bruv Brothers making their way down to the ring, and you can see the confidence absolutely gleaming over both of them. Of course, former tag team champions, and are looking to claim these titles, as they should be the rightful holders in my eyes, if you ask me. But I don't know. I'm a little biased because, Chaos Theory's in the ring as well. This is going to be an absolute slobber knocker here tonight between these two for the tag team championships. And here we go. This match starts off with Hokage and Andrew Owens. Ref starting the match, and immediately Andrew Owens targeting the leg of Hokage. Hokage reversing back up on his feet. Went for a springboard maneuver. However, Andrew misses. Andrew brought Hokage to the corner of the ring here. What is he looking to do? Just some quick strikes of combinations here, folks. Looking to wear him down, if you ask me. Looking to get the tag team champions here tonight. Oh, what a maneuver with that leg drop. Springboard misses the mark here, folks. However, Andrew Owens not done whatsoever. What do we got here, folks? Andrew Owens now bringing Hokage to the corner of the ring. Was looking perhaps for a double team. Hokage reverses and with a code breaker. Reverses, bringing him back up. Hokage now on the offense here, folks. And with a nice European uppercut. Hokage looking desperately for a tag as he gets it. Game Face now in the ring. With a nice, beautiful forearm smash from Andrew Owens. A Game Face and a Russian leg sweeper by Andrew Owens. This match is absolutely going insane here, folks. Reminder, this is again for the Tag Team Championship titles. My goodness. Gameface attempted to go for that springboard maneuver, but no one was there. However, still on his feet here with those slaps to the chest of Andrew Owens, brought him outside of the ring. Quick ring awareness from Gameface, however, not enough as he got pinned into a roll-up. 401, however. Reverse into a fireman carry. Gameface beautifully executed. I believe that was an executed move there, like a forearm smash. And what do we got going on here? Oh! Hang on, is sagging here with that enziguri. What do we got going on? Oh wait, what is going on here? Oh, wait a second, that's Bram Winters and Cerberus. Oh my god, and the Super Brothers are gone. They left, and oh my god, the onslaught from Bram Winters and Cerberus, the Disciples. What is going on here, folks? Oh, hang on a second.
All Canadian wrestling, you casted me out to the side like everything and everyone has. My family, my disciples, you've casted them aside. I was part owner of ACW. Now, just another one of you. So now you'll have to deal with the consequences. With Cerberus and Violet by my side, there's no stopping us. It's only getting started, as more will follow. We're going to take over like we did in the past, and no one will stop us. Chaos Theory, you were just an example. We extinguished your flames of chaos, because when it comes to winter, you'll never be lit again. Winter's here.
My goodness, I'm at a loss for words here. To hear that a takeover could be once again amongst us is terrifying. But we have so much to cover for our first night here tonight in ACW's platform on YouTube. We have Dan Allen as he faces off against a local talent. Will Allen be able to recover his confidence? Which then we have our first match towards the Women's Fighting Championship Tournament. Jessica, 1/3 of the Blonde Shells, faces off against the insanely strong foe of Paige Mercer. Afterwards, we have our men's side of the Fighting Championship Tournament. Bruce Tucker, who claims he is no longer taking chances to miss. The gunslinger with much promise. Can he win against the one and only Jackson Prince? And for the Women's World Championship Tournament, to start this off, we have Lindsay, another blonde shell, looking to reclaim some gold in this tournament. However, she has to face off the eerie and creepy Eleonora. And to finish off tonight's show in ACW on YouTube, there's Bucky Cooper, looking to show off all to the Canadian Maniacs what he can do against the former world champion in Lucas Amorin. And I hear we have a promo package taken earlier tonight from the Blonde Shells. What is this all about?
Like, tonight's the first step towards us bringing, like, the gold home. Okay, girls? Like, we're basically the faces of ACW's women's division.
Like, literally, when we win, if it's you or me, like, they don't even know what we'll hit on. Like, all the girls are just so yuck.
Like, with you two having the chance to become women's world champion, and my sure shot of being the women's fighting champion, like, there's no question in my mind that the Blonde Shells are ACW. Like, oh my god, gross. Like, I understand loving the gym and being fit, but like, Talk about Hulk over there.
Jeez, tough crowd. We were like only kidding. Ha, what a loser. Jessica, be careful going against her tonight.
Making his way down to the ring, he is the one and only, the Agent, Dan Allen. And Dan Allen made his way down to the ring, and as you saw earlier on tonight, well, Dan Allen had a little bit of a hiccup, overthinking to himself. However, tonight, a little night of sparring, a little night of training, maybe to pick himself back up. However, he's going to be going against some local talent here tonight. I'm hearing our local talent's name being Ken Martin. Will he be able to persevere? Will Dan Allen be able to defeat our local talent here tonight? Only one way to find out, and that is for Dan Allen to face off against his opponent here tonight. Will Ken Martin defeat Dan Allen, or will Dan Allen give this man the concussion protocol? And this match begins, and oh my god, immediately with a running knee to a senton by Dan Allen. My goodness, going away with the strikes here with those kicks. Strikes away, and oh! Devastating kick by Dan Allen to this young up-and-starter Ken Martin, and oh, goodness gracious. Just going away at Ken Martin. Dan Allen with a new reprisal of moves, and oh my god, what a suplex by Dan Allen. This man, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. The newfound aggression lifting him up, and oh, what a nice side slam by Dan Allen. What do we got here? Dan Allen picks him up, quick strikes of combinations, and a nice Northern Light suplex. Taunting away to the crowd. Feeling the beast energy. Feeling like he has to give him a moment, and oh my god, a clothesline right outside to the ring. Dan Allen, a man with aggression, looking to find his confidence back, and I think after this match, with his aggression, he's definitely found it. What's he thinking here? And oh my god, with a suicide dive. Dan Allen with a sense of purpose here tonight to find his confidence back, and what a better way than to go against some local talent here. Dan Allen just taunting away. Ken Martin making his way back up, and oh my god, with the Glass City Kiss. And he's looking to end it with a concussion protocol. Is he gonna do it? And oh my god, concussion protocol going for the pin. 1, 2, and 3 to end this match like so. What a victory for Dan Allen here tonight, and you can see a bit of a smile back on the man, and he is feeling more like himself, if anything, more aggressive. My goodness, what a match here from this man, Dan Allen. An absolutely amazing match from Dan Allen. You can see the confidence in his eyes, back at it again. However, with a more aggressive style. However, great match for Dan Allen. Let's see what match we have next. Making her way down to the ring alongside with the Blanches. She is Jessica. And of course, Jessica making her way down to the ring for a chance at the Women's Fighting Championship title. This tournament begins with her and her opponent, Paige Mercer, of which, of course, when it comes to the Blonde Shells, there always comes rumors. The Blonde Shells saying that she picks her nose, and of course, their usual that she farts in closets and likes to sniff it. I don't know what's going on with the Blonde Shells, but they are on to something. And I don't think they're doing anything right here. The Blonde Shells, though, Gossip Girls, as per usual. Jessica making her way down to the ring, looking for her opportunity at that Women's Fighting Championship. Maybe trying to get into the head of Paige Mercer. We'll find out in just a moment. Making her way down to the ring, she is the Amazon, Paige Mercer. Paige Mercer, the absolute prospect taken to All Canadian Wrestling, making her debut here tonight. The big name from the Indies, the Amazon Paige Mercer, making her way down to the ring tonight and looking perhaps to get a better score against Jessica. She's heard the words that was said about her and as well backstage. You can see the eyes on Paige Mercer. She is ready to take her down and become perhaps your next women's fighting champion in this tournament. And this match begins here with these two. How will this match go down? Two different dynamics between one another. And there we go, calling the collar tie up. Who is going to power out on this one? And it's no surprise that Paige Mercer powers out on Jessica. However, I've always said this before, and I will always say it. Do not take the Blonde Shells lightly. Each of them have once become a women's world champion in their own right. And there you go. However, Paige Mercer taking on this match the entire time. Paige Mercer tried to go for, I believe, like a neck breaker. Jessica wasn't for it. Now taking out the legs of Paige Mercer. Jessica now, with those double knees to the chest of Paige Mercer, the Amazon. Hang on a second. What does a Blonde Shell Jessica have in mind here? Really targeting the left leg here. The calf, the thigh of Paige Mercer, to be more specific. Paige Mercer reverses, and what a devastating right hand here, folks. Hang on a second, looking for that power slam, and picks it up with devastation. The Amazon, Paige Mercer, now targeting the arms and joints of Jessica. Lifts her up, deadlift, power bomb. My goodness. Paige Mercer stalking her prey in a way here where Jessica's in trouble. Oh my goodness, what a nice German suplex. Going for the pinfall, Paige Mercer. 1, 2. However, Jessica kicks out at 2. Paige Mercer with the anger in her eyes here. Jessica reverses and trips her up with a roll-up here. What a nice roll-up. However, Jessica only to get a 1 count. My goodness, and I can't believe the rumors she would say about Paige Mercer, especially on her debut night. I mean, come on now. Paige Mercer going top rope. What does she have in mind? Taylor going, hang on a second, wasn't there fast enough, and a nice double axe handle to Jessica, gone for the pinfall, only to get a 1 count. My goodness here, folks. Paige Mercer might be looking to end it with the running power slam once again, gone for the pinfall. 2, and no, nearly getting it. However, Jessica keeps kicking out. And you can tell this is absolutely a one-sided match. Hang on a second, Paige Mercer, military press. Just drops her with all that height. Paige Mercer now. Just taking her sweet time in this match here. Nice clothesline. Hang on a second. Oh! Beautifully executed back body drop. And into a spine buster. My goodness, and hang on a second. What is going on here? The blonde shells are just yelling at her. I don't even understand what they're saying. Oh, wait a second. She's up here. She's up here. No, no, no. Come on with the roll up. No, come on now. And a 3 count to boot. Ending this match here as Jessica gets the win. I can't believe my eyes. What? You see them just parading here, folks, as Jessica moves on. These dirty tactics from the blonde shells. What cheap parlor tricks by the blonde shells to get the victory here. Jessica, what a slimy person to do such a thing. My goodness. Poor Paige Mercer, but I feel like things are not done here whatsoever between these two. I can tell you that one. However, let's get to our next match. Making his debut to All Canadian Wrestling, he is Jackson Prince! Jackson Prince making his way down to the ring tonight on the first time on All Canadian Wrestling. On the first episode on YouTube, this man's looking for the fighting championship opportunity. And he is starting out in this first round against the gunslinger, Bruce Tucker. And what a match that's gonna be, and what a test of wits and skills and strength it's gonna be to defeat Bruce Tucker. Making his way down to the ring, he is the gunslinger, Bruce Tucker. Bruce Tucker making his way down to the ring. This is one of those men who have come short, however have been trying to overcome himself. Similar to like Dan Allen, Bruce Tucker's goal is no longer one of confidence breaking. He's got that confidence in him. The only goal at the end of this match for the ACW Fighting Championship Tournament is to advance on. The gunslinger, as he says, he's locked and loaded. He's more than ready to give out the bad medicine to his opponent here tonight, that being the one and only Jackson Prince. And you can feel the presence of this man making his way down to the ring, no longer messing around. Bruce Tucker, a new serious tone to this man. Will he be able to defeat the new debuting Jackson Prince? We're about to find out in just a moment as Bruce Tucker is in the ring. And there we go, Jackson Prince and Bruce Tucker. We can see Bruce Tucker getting ready and the referee calling in start. Here we go. Jackson Prince immediately taking this off here with that nice arm drag takedown. Throwing Bruce Tucker outside of the ring. What does he have in mind here? Hang on a second. Whoa! Oh, with a nice back suplex onto the apron and going ahead, continuing on, damaging the back of Bruce Tucker. Referee at a count of 1 now. And oh, nearly, well, I want to say nearly, but he missed him by like a mile. Jackson Prince bringing Bruce Tucker back into the ring. Picking him up here when it comes to this submission hold onto the arm of Bruce Tucker, knowing that arm is cause for bad medicine. Jackson Prince studied Bruce Tucker ahead of his debut and going for an armbar. Will Bruce Tucker submit? And it seems like Bruce Tucker gets out of this hold easily with a couple strikes. But you can see the damage was taken in. Bruce Tucker now with the momentum and with a nice backbreaker. Hang on a second, Bruce Tucker, what does he have in mind? Tried to pick him up, but immediately Jackson Prince. Amazing techniques here tonight with the reversals. A great technician if you ask me. Oh my goodness, with a standing spine buster by Bruce Tucker. What could he be thinking here? What is he looking to do? Is he looking for a powerbomb? Hang on a second. No, Bruce Tucker onto the... No way. Oh my God, with a face buster onto the turnbuckle pad. And an alley-oop to safe measures on this one. Going for the pinfall. Bruce Tucker only getting a 1 count. Bruce Tucker now feeling the momentum. He needs to stop hesitating. And you feel it in the air. Bruce Tucker might be looking to end it there. However, deciding to go ahead back to the head and neck of Jackson Prince. Jackson Prince, holy crap, with a roll-up. Bruce Tucker getting out of it, not even at 1 here, folks. This match is absolutely incredible, both-sided match between the two. Jackson Prince, what's he looking to do? He's looking to end things, perhaps, and oh my God, what an incredible bowhammer forearm smash. Jackson Prince now, top rope, and oh my God, with a 630 splash. Gone for the pinfall, is this it? That's gotta be, no! Bruce Tucker somehow kicks out at 2. Jackson Prince, what is he looking to do? Oh my God, with a punt kick. That punt kick to Bruce Tucker. Somehow Bruce Tucker rolls out of the ring. And a clothesline by Jackson Prince as Bruce Tucker made it back into the ring again, targeting the arm of Bruce Tucker, ensuring there is no bad medicine for Prince. Prince now kick to the back of the head of Bruce Tucker. And that diving elbow drop from the middle rope, going for the pinfall. And a 3 count to end this match. An amazing victory here tonight for Jackson Prince as he advances on, proving to the world what this man is all about here, folks. Congratulations to Jackson Prince here tonight. Great victory as he advances on. And just like that, Jackson Prince takes the victory. Now I hear backstage we have Bruce Tucker actually, who has some words to say.
No, I just don't get it. Why can't I push myself to win? Now, week after week, the gunslinger keeps telling y'all he can persevere. Take the ammo he has and fill it up in the chamber for a victory. But the only bad medicine that's been given out towards, well, it's me. What do I have to do to fix this?
And making her way down to the ring, accompanied by Taylor and Jessica, a part of the Blonde Shells. She is Lindsay. Lindsay and the Blonde Shells look really happy after what they did to Paige Mercer. I mean, their dirty tactics, shameful. Will Lindsay be able to do the same thing to the Mistress of Evil in their Women's World Championship Tournament match? Well, let's find out as she faces off against Eleonora in just a moment. Making her way down to the ring, here's the mistress of evil, Eleonora! The mistress of evil, Eleonora, has been on some sort of an eerie presence since coming to ACW. Well, she's made a splash alongside her former faction members that were in ACW, now, however, on her lonesome. Tonight, we heard word that she is looking to finish off Lindsay here tonight and advance on and capture the Women's World Championship tournament and capture the title. And I've heard it's for a certain someone. I mean, who could it be? Look at this. Look at Eleonora making her way in the ring here, folks. I'm surprised the Blonde Child have no gossip for this one. I mean, I would be too scared to do the same thing if you ask me. Eleonora in the ring, the mistress of evil. And this match is about to begin as you see Lindsay and Eleonora getting ready. The referee starting the match. And we can see Eleonora going right after Lindsay here. And immediately with that strike, the opportunity, Lindsay was just staring at her in fear here, folks. My goodness, what would you do facing off against someone like Eleonora? I feel like I would freeze in fear too here, folks. And you can see absolutely relentless and the aggression from Eleonora absolutely laying it in on Lindsay here tonight, folks. And going for the submission and a rope break here. Lindsay's leg, it looked like it was accidentally on the ropes. It didn't even look like she meant to do that. Hang on a second, Eleonora top rope here, folks. Again, this is for the opportunity for the Women's World Championship Tournament. Who is going to advance on Eleonora with a drop kick from the top rope? Not even a 1 count, and Jessica attempted to interrupt Lindsay doing it for herself here. Eleonora, though, the absolute momentum is still on Eleonora here, folks. Hang on a second, picking her up, and oh my God, just chucking her like a sack of potatoes here, folks. My goodness, absolutely laying it in on Lindsay. This has been such a one-sided match. Reminder, folks, Lindsay is a former Women's World Champion here in ACW back in the live days. And here on our first episode on YouTube, Eleonora is showing what the the former Women's World Champion, here, folks, was all about. And that's nothing here tonight. But Lindsay showing a little bit of pep. And there you go, getting back in her feet here with a big boot to the face of Eleonora. But it makes no difference. Eleonora with the constant reversals and strikes here tonight. And continuing on with those legs right to the abdomen on the middle ropes. What could she be thinking? She's calling Lindsay up. Tried to kick her again. I think she's possessed here. And there you go with a double axe handle from the middle ropes. What was that? And that's, frog splash. No one there to take that fall. Lindsay with a slap of disrespect to the face of Eleonora. Lindsay maybe getting it back. And what a beautiful DDT from Lindsay. Maybe she thinks it's enough here. And she does. She's going for the pinfall. However, only a 2 count. Picking her back up here, folks. What could she be thinking? Lindsay may have been trying to end it here. But Eleonora says no thank you. And oh my goodness. What a devastating finisher here. Going for the pinfall after the Kraken here. And where's the referee? Oh my goodness, here with the turnbuckle. Those devious ladies, those blonde shells. Can't believe it. Lindsay reverses and oh, with another DDT. Lindsay now. And oh, there you go. A nice snapmare as she gets the momentum shift back onto herself here. She needs to gain back control in this situation. And that's going to be a little bit hard, but hang on a second. I think Eleonora might be cut open. Now targeting the legs here of Eleonora. Lindsay knowing the strength here in the legs of Eleonora out of late with those swift kicks everywhere on the body of Lindsay. And oh, just stomping away onto Eleonora. Now going top rope. What could Lindsay be thinking about doing? Eleonora getting on top. And oh, cross body from the top rope by Lindsay going for the pinfall. Could this be enough? No! Only a 1 count here, folks. Only a 1 count. Hang on a second. Eleonora on her feet on the apron. And oh my goodness! That hot shot! Ref, what are you doing? Come on, that's clearly a DQ. Oh wait, hang on a second. I think the ref just kicked out Taylor in this matchup. And indeed, I believe the blonde shells have an interjection. Oh, hang on a second. I think she was looking for Fashion Disaster, but Eleonora looking for the Mistresses of Evils. No, never mind. Hang on a second. What a different type of finisher here. And a 3 count to boot. With the victory here tonight, Eleonora advances on for the Women's World Championship Tournament. My goodness, what a win here tonight.
This a victory? It's not for me. It's for him. The one who sees everything. The one who built this kingdom. Soon, he'll see I'm worthy.
Well, not too sure what was said there by Eleonora, but you know it can't be good. My goodness, what a victory for Eleonora here tonight, advancing on in the Women's World Championship bracket for the tournament for that title. Well, there's only one match left, and that match is for the men's side of the World Championship Tournament. Bucky Cooper and the former world champion, Lucas Amorin. Making his way down to the ring for all the Canadian maniacs, Bucky Cooper. A fan favorite here in ACW, Bucky Cooper. All the Canadian maniacs chanting his name, making his way down to the ring here tonight. And he's looking for the World Championship title here tonight. However, in this tournament bracket, he needs to face off against the former world champion, that being Lucas Amorin. Quite the challenge he has quite ahead of him. However, he has sworn he's going to be doing this for all the Canadian maniacs out there. Bucky Cooper with the confidence gleaming down all over him. Will Bucky Cooper advance on? We'll find out in just a moment. Making his way down to the ring, He is Lucas Amorin! Lucas Amorin, the former world champion of all Canadian wrestling, making his way down to the ring. More of a challenge of regaining the title, less of a challenge of wits and strength. He knows what he has to do to gain the title back. However, with just a little bit of obstacles ahead of him here tonight with Bucky Cooper, will he be able to advance on, especially facing off against someone like Bucky Cooper, riled by the fans, the Canadian Maniacs? Lucas Amorin here tonight has a heavy stacked opponent here tonight against them. And here we go. This match begins. The final match here tonight. Bucky Cooper and Lucas Amorin going out of here. And immediately Lucas Amorin with a beautiful, glamorous uppercut, might I add here, folks. And a nice collar-to-collar tie-up between the two here, folks. But here we can see the former world champion absolutely dominating here in this position. Springboard moonsault. I think he kind of got him, but Bucky Cooper kind of just rolled out of it here, folks. Another collar-to-collar tie-up between the two. A test of will and strength between the two. Lucas Amorin powering through. And oh, come on now. What a cheap shot by Lucas Amorin. And those cheap heat shots here with the strikes absolutely covering it all. Lucas Amorin has him where he needs him. What the heck was that? Come on, Lucas Amorin. I feel like he's being disrespectful here, but I mean, he's all about chaos. And oh, with a spear right through the middle ropes from the apron, gone for the pinfall, only to get a 1 count here, folks. Lucas Amorin might be looking to end it. Shall I say a little concussion protocol? Well, ode to Dan Allen, but I know that's not his finisher, so he's not going to get the worst out of it like Dan Allen would. Bucky Cooper back up after that springboard moonsault from him. And now Bucky Cooper bringing Lucas Amorin to the corner here, that swift forearm smash. And now, what is he doing here? A little dirty play himself here, a little revenge, shall we say. The Canadian Maniacs watching and intent. And oh, hot shot, bringing Lucas Amorin outside of the ring. Referee is going to have to start counting here, folks. But Bucky Cooper is not waiting for no man. Going after the legs of Lucas Amorin, knowing the Rocket Man, one of his deadly signatures, is on foot. And especially the Savior's Rage. One of his finishers, Lucas Amorin, uses his knees and legs well. Just traveling down every joint, every part of the body of Lucas Amorin. Bucky Cooper strategizing on what part of the body to hurt. And here we go. What is he looking to do now? Back into the ring. Whoa, hang on a second. This is like a... Oh, he is going for a figure 4 lock. Oh my God, the wrenching in pain. Lucas Amorin trying to get himself out, and he does with a swift hook to the face. And there it is, the Rocket Man going for the pinfall. Will it be enough? After all that damage that Bucky Cooper was doing to the legs, it seemed like it definitely was not enough to get the 3 here, folks. Hang on a second. I think he was looking for the Chaos DDT. However, Bucky Cooper reverses and another beautiful uppercut. Hang on a second. Oh! Nice takedown maneuver into an Anaconda Vice. Will he submit? Will Bucky Cooper submit? No! Getting out of that submission with those swift strikes here, folks. This has been quite a back and forth between these two competitors to see who will advance on in the World Championship Tournament. Bucky Cooper looking to end it with a diving elbow, and he connects. No, I thought for a second there for sure he would have went for the pinfall, but he knows he is too close to the ropes. Now going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and no! Lucas Amorin somehow, some way, kicking out at 2. Bucky Cooper dealing with this situation, knowing that he cannot hesitate and going full on frontal with those assaults here. Lucas Amorin, though, back in a momentum shift. What is he looking to do? Whoa! What a nice moonsault reversing here, and whoa! Jumping clothesline. Lucas Amorin is feeling it. Going for the pinfall. And oh my God, after that, he wins. Lucas Amorin is your winner here as he advances on. Bucky Cooper just couldn't do it anymore. Congratulations to Lucas Amorin. Thank you everyone for watching All Canadian Wrestling, and we'll see you on the next episode.